need to see young people come together in force in a way that they haven't done since the Vietnam War. My name is Jennifer Mandleblatt, and I am one of the co-founders and the executive director of Platform. So I started college at Cornell in the ILR school, which is a school of industrial and labor relations. On my first week, I think it was, there was a club fair, there was ILR Women's Caucus, which is a student organization talking about women's issues in the workplace, and went to a club meeting and was in this space where women were sharing their stories and feeling like their voices were questioned. And it was sort of this moment of, oh my gosh, me too. And it just sparked something.
I actually wasn't involved in Platform from the beginning. I came in, I actually moved back a year ago from Europe, and I went to one of their events, and I was feeling not so great because I didn't have a job and I was kind of just like wandering around. And Jen, I said to Jen, I'd be really interested in helping you out, and she was like, great, we'd love to hear your voice. And Jen very much is a leader who listens, and she always wants the input of the entire team before we make a big decision. And if anyone does have an issue or something that they don't like about the decision she's thinking about, she's like, okay, well then we're not gonna do that and we're gonna find another way to do it. And it's just very much listening and being able to roll with the punches, which is amazing.
My friends always joke that I am really good at networking. I don't really see what I do as networking. I feel like I show up in a lot of spaces. I try to be an ally to the causes that I believe in. My team tries to be an ally to the causes that they believe in. And in doing so and in showing up and in putting in the time, the energy, and the work, I think people are starting to respond to that. The power of stories is really there. The power of young women coming together to say, I'm ready to be heard, is really there and really being acknowledged. We at Platform are dedicated to amplifying those voices, not telling young people what to believe, not trying to claim to speak for all young women identified folks, because I don't know their stories. I can show up for their stories, I can be an ally to those stories, but I will never try to speak for someone else's truth. And for too long we've seen people trying to put the narrative of womanhood into a single definition. As hard as it can be on certain days, I'm doing something that I absolutely love. There's a lot of learning I have to do and accepting that learning as well. There's leaders in this space and they've been doing this work for so long. There's a lot I can learn from them, but also having to know that there are times where I can trust myself as well, and that I can trust the women around me who are also young and who are also figuring it out, but have also figured out and are ready to be heard and have brilliant ideas that need to be heard. So it's finding that balance, I would say, really comes with being so young in a space that has existed far before me